Let me know if you're live, boys. Having some issues. Let me know if we're live. We'll get going. We're live. Okay, cool. Let me just set up some stuff and we'll get this going. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've traded here. I'll tell you what's been going on in my life. Busy, bro. Do we still say Happy New Year? I guess we're done with that bullshit, right? It's been busy, bro. I'll tell you what we've been doing. Why I've missed 4 days here. Although I said I was going to live Monday to Friday as much as I can. I've missed 4 days. And I have an excuse, but I don't have an excuse. So the excuse I'm going to give you is we've been doing onboarding calls. So a lot of guys bought the 10K fast track over the Christmas period. The only time me and Parker can do the calls is, guess what, 2 p.m. UK time, because he's in a different time zone. And that's the reason why. And guess what, I like to do at 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. fucking live trade, but I can't because I've been catching up and making sure everybody's on their way with their DeFi portfolios on the onboarding call that we give everybody that joins. So that's where I've been, and I really can't do anything about it. I believe I've got one tomorrow as well, but it sucks, man. It sucks. It's good that we're getting people in the group, but it sucks that the fact that I can't come on here when I said I was going to come on here every single day, Monday to Friday. It's literally because I can't be in two places at one time. So I'm here at 4:47 in the UK time, which is 11:40 UTC -5, which is a big issue, right? Because guess what happened at 9:40 to 9:50 a.m. when I should have been trading? Big confirmation of green on Bitcoin. Was on an onboarding call. Again, love the onboarding guys. We're fucking starting to really take 2026 super seriously in that group, but I can't be in two places at one time, so I can only do what I can do. Again, it's probably going to come to a stop. We're going to be catching up with a lot of them, a lot of people that bought over the Christmas time. You know, it is what it is. Hope you're well, bro. I'm up $10,000 invested in VeChain and XRP. Any other coins you would recommend? Whew. Well, if you have XRP and Ethereum, here's what I can tell you. Come on, VFAT right now. We found this new pill. I know you don't mention Ethereum there. What's this? Here's some fucking alpha for you. Some XRP and Ethereum pills. Paying 8 to 10% per month. That's what you could do. My P&L, with fees, I think I'm down. Without fees, I'm up. So that's what I got to understand. So I think my P&L is down. But again, it's not about the P&L. P&L comes after June, July time, like we've said. It's green trades, red trades. But yeah, I'll be honest, probably down with fees. If you guys know this brand that's been waiting to get to the UK to get this fucking SNUS brand, they're strong as fuck. But we're going to try and do some trades today. If anybody's doing trades, let me know. If anybody wants me to look at any coins. Going to switch up the strategy. I'm going to switch up the strategy as well. Learn liquidity pools. Yeah, bro, just watch the video I posted yesterday. In fact, here's anybody that has any questions on liquidity pools, I'll answer them because I'll fucking answer anything. Literally, what I want you to do is watch this video here. You go on my channel right now 5 hours ago. This video will give you everything you need with liquidity pools to print in 2026. If you found this video valuable, come back and let me know in the next stream. This will literally fucking give you the full sauce that I charge for, that Parker charged for, that now we have Matt on board charged for. It's all for free. And the point is for you to go and get a good experience, and maybe you come back to us, maybe you don't. But if we can get you on your way for 2026, I can die a happy man. So go and watch that video, bro, because that's going to give you everything you need to know. But yeah, there's great tools here. Awesome. Yeah. Learn, bro. $50, $100, asset to asset. That's what we tell all the guys. So if I can do that for you and you can go and do that for yourself, that's the best advice I would give myself if I was starting. Because in 2025, you know, guys in liquidity pools, they got more assets. They made money. Guys hodling, it was tough. So hopefully you can take that into 2026. But yeah, we're going to try and do some trades. What's interesting, BitUnex are doing this fucking giveaway. So I've been really fucking trying to grind here. I'm over $1 million in volume, and I've just picked myself up 50 raffle tickets. I would really love to win this Tesla to give it away to you guys. If I win this Tesla, I will promise you right now, I will give it away to you guys. But the promise I want to make for you, if I do that, it's probably not going to win. I've got a lot of fucking tickets because I've got a lot of volume. I want you to sell it and buy fucking crypto. I don't want you to keep the Tesla, okay? Unless you need the car, fine. But if you don't need the car, if and when I give this away to you guys, am I going to win? Probably not, but I've got a lot of tickets. You need to sell it, okay? And start 2026 with a fucking bang, okay? That's 20, 30, 40, 50K. I don't know how much these cars are, but that's what I would like to do. And we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of cool prizes. So, yeah, we're going to look at some trades. Discord's growing nicely. We do plan to add some DeFi stuff in here as well. We gave away $500 to the last guy. Everybody was asking me who gave away the $500. I can prove I gave away the $500. And hopefully you guys know I'm not going to lie to you. This guy right here. So shout out ALAKS45678. $500 to him. We're going to be doing the same $500 giveaway this month in January. And yeah, it couldn't have went to a better guy, to be honest, because this message is exactly what I want. Thank you so much. Best start kit from 2026. And hopefully this guy fucking goes and takes this and multiplies it. Even if he fucking loses it, hey, he went out there and tried it. He can always start again. So it's nice when you give out to guys. I'm not saying he's not rich, but that need it, that can give them a head boost. So shout out to this guy. He showed some value. If you guys want to be in a chance to win this giveaway, all you have to do is sign up. It's completely free. Nothing to sell you in here. And we will give you this indicator. So we will actually give you money, or the potential to win money, plus the indicator that me and Bobby used to charge for. So I don't know what more I can do for you guys in 2026 than do this. I could easily charge for this group, but I refuse to, and I'll probably, in fact, I will never charge for this group. I charge for the DeFi stuff because it's high ticket and we do one-to-ones, but I give it all away for free if you read between the lines, right? It's just if you want to speak to me and Parker, you guys can obviously go and pay for that. But ideally, you go and get the results first. And then you take that free yield that you got and then you give it to us and we can help you scale. Or you don't. You keep the best of both worlds. So that's where I'm at. Happy New Year. Happy all that shit. It's Thursday. We're going to try and do some damage and see what we can do. It's going to be difficult because everything that I'm looking at on the 5-minute chart has went. And I've missed kind of trades that I would like to trade. I mean, look at Solana, bro. 10 a.m. She's gone. XRP is gone. Sui's fucking gone. So really, if we want to trade on the 5-minute chart, we can change to 1 minute in a second. We really need to wait. It might just be a Q&A stream because I'm not going to enter if I'm going to play the 5-minute candle here. Way too late. We got confirmation here. Everything's pretty much fucking went. Okay. Everything's went. Ethereum's a little bit laggy, but it's still, you're still in massive profits here. So really what I'm waiting on is fucking some sort of dump where I can maybe enter a short, but I could of course scale this back to the minute, and I might do so. Again, you've got confirmation here. Ethereum's gone. Solana's fucking gone. Again, this is why, again, GG indicator for beginners like me, one of the best things you can do to at least get started, man, because you really don't need to overcomplicate it. I mean, it's just calling. You will get some fake confirmations. You might get a little break even. You're not going to win every single trade. But once you get a fucking solid confirmation, you can really see how it goes. Sui might be interesting. It looks like it's taking a little bit of resistance right now, or a little break. So I might enter that. Depends where if we get across. Printing. Yes, we are printing. We're always printing. That's the goal. I wish I could turn my brain off and just stop. But in 2026, you're going to just see a different fucking animal. I'm going to try, that is. But I'm not going to stop, man. I wish I could turn it off sometimes, but just can't. I think you're born with it. So you guys probably have the same mentality. Some guys just want to chill. That's fine. And I thought I did at the start, but I just can't. I just can't stop. It's fucking good. But there's no off switch in this brain. It just doesn't fucking exist. Somebody has the answer to that. Don't let me know what it is, because I don't want to stop. But there's nothing else to do. I'm either making videos, I'm either live streaming in front of you guys, or I'm either managing my pools or handling the 10K fast track. That's it. I wouldn't have it any other way. ADHD, maybe. ADHD can also be good, I believe, if you focus on the right thing and not the wrong thing. So I really want to master trading in this first 6 months. And if I can just use this ADHD brain to just do that, I'm going to fucking win. Good, ABA. We're almost at your special day, April, so you better be ready with you know what. If you're a man of your word, Parker's fucking very excited what you have prepared for him. So yeah. There is that. Let's have a look at longer time frames. So, Bitcoin was kind of interesting. Kind of chilling above 90K. Big facts. Superpower. I like it. Yeah, man. You either have it or you don't. I was speaking to Matt on that video I posted last night, and we were talking about that. It's like, we want our mates to do well. Like, I made new mates that are in trading, that are in the sort of online business game in Thailand and Dubai. But it's like, you try your best to bring your old mates from the hometown with you, but some of them just don't fucking have it. They say they have it, and you start talking about this stuff, and then you just lose them, and they just want to go out to the pub. You know? It's fine, but it's just like, they're always talking about money, but they never want to go to that next step and actually take the action. So, long Dogecoin. I'll have a look. So, you try your best for these people, but some people... Hey, look at that. What the fuck is that? Some people just don't have it, bro. It's a shame. Well, I'm not going to long it on the minute because it's gone. 5 minutes gone as well. So unfortunately, I can't long it right yet because it would invalidate my confirmation bias. Yeah, they always want to hang around when I'm here, and I have a new whip. Every time I come back, I've always got a new car. But when you get talking to them, it's just like, okay, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? I'm like, bro, I'm fucking doing onboarding calls, working on my group, working on my business, working on my pools, trying to speak to guys in my business and my community. It's like, oh, you just want to ditch that and go to the pub? No. No. Because at least for me, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm still in a hangover. So I'll pass. But thank you very much. You enjoy your pub. And you enjoy 2026 being the same as 2025. I don't know. It is what it is. But there's less competition for us, you know? So the 47 to 55 people in this chat right now, if you actually are about it, the thousands and millions of people that don't have it, it's easy for us to come and win. Yeah. Small circle. You know, guys that say they have a lot of friends, do they really? Or are they only there for the addictions? The PS5s, the Call of Duties, the weed, the cocaine, the fucking alcohol. It's always something in between. If you get rid of the addiction or the thing they're doing, the football, if there's no football, they're not hanging around. So I have a small circle. It's getting a little bit big right now, but I know who's about it and who's not. Yes, when you come to Thailand, I'll be back in February. In Bangkok, and then I'll be in Koh Samui for our mastermind, and then I'll be back for a little bit, and then I'll be in Vegas, and then I'll probably be back in Thailand at some point. So if you're there, we're not afraid to meet guys that are fucking about it, okay? And we'll introduce you to very fucking cool people if you're about it in the crypto space. And there's a lot of good connections I've made over there, because that's the one thing that's nice about Thailand is if you start living there, you realize who the backpackers are, and that's okay if you're a backpacker, enjoy your holiday, whatever, but like, you start to realize, hey, you've been here a month, you've been here 2 months, you must do something online or something with crypto, you must do something, right? Because there's no way in hell they're not doing that if they have a wagey or something, right? So you start to realize the world out there is very fucking different. Look at this Ethereum go in a minute. And you make some great connections. And most guys in Thailand, they're all doing some sort of crypto. That's what I've met, especially in my apartment building back over there. It's always crypto. It's always something to do with crypto. If it's trading, if it's some sort of yield farming, DeFi, whatever, that's mostly what you find. Or the guys that have, like, you know, businesses, etc. So Yeah, it's always interesting, and you start to find who's about it and who's not. But yeah, not everybody's going to win in 2026, and that's absolutely okay. But you can be sure I'm going to win, and hopefully you're going to win if you're watching this right now, because what other fucking option have you got? All you need to do is just put in 2 hours per day, man. I'm telling you. So fucking easy. And you'll be surprised, man. And you're going to take big L's. You're going to take big L's. But it's okay. It's about pushing through. Pushing through. So yeah, we're gonna try and do some damage, but it doesn't look like, it looks like we've missed everything that we would have liked to got in since 9:30, and everything's just went. Unless I wanted to flip back on the statistic RSI with the minute candle, I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of do something with the 5 minutes here. Happy New Year, yes sir. Back in Finland from Bangkok, way too fucking cold. Yeah, bro. I don't know if you can hear. I've got a heater here, I've got a heater here, and I've got a heater down below me, and I'm still fucking cold. It's -3 right now where I'm at. Think about that, -3. And I'm used to 33 Celsius. It's -3. And tomorrow, apparently, it's -6. Yeah, minus 2.5k in a day, but I don't sell them accumulating at the moment. Hey, and if you have them in pools, man, you're accumulating for free at lower prices. So, yeah, everything's going, man. Look at Solana in the 5 minutes, bro. It's crazy. We could be cute here and ignore the indicator and kind of say that maybe there's going to be some retracement. Like, we've just smashed yesterday's highs. On Solana. It could obviously keep going. We've also smashed, where are we at? We're close to taking out the 26 highs on Solana. Yeah, ideally I start trading at 9:30 UTC -5, which is 2:30 p.m. I believe UK time. But the issue is, if I showed you my calendar for the onboarding calls from the fast track community, it's just full. It's just full. So yeah, I want to be here, but I'm 2 hours late because I've got calls every single day, which I'm grateful for, of course, but there's pros and cons. I can't be in 2 places at one time. Do we take shorts in Solana, even though our indicator's far gone, and we say, okay, we've took out yesterday's highs. GG. Iron sharpens iron. It'd be risky. It'd be fucking. What do you think? Sue as well is just touching yesterday's highs, man. So if I can get some sort of resistance here in a breakdown, I might short early. But it's going to depend on Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin as well. Just about breaking yesterday's highs. So this is going to be a key level for me. Solana's broke yesterday's highs. Don't rush the trade. No risky trades. The good news is I've got so much fucking income from DeFi pools right now. I don't mean to boast, but like once you set yourself up, and I really want this for you guys in 26, it's like these are free trades from pools. Like once you get to that stage, and you guys can do it, trust me. It kind of takes the stress off of making money and just paying to learn. Although you don't want to lose fucking thousands of dollars, but it really takes away the stress, man. Because if I was still hodling, you know, let me just check. I know I'm still up in my hodl portfolio. Almost $500,000, but there's no income being created out of this. It's a completely different game. With my DeFi pools, I can just fire $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in here. Okay, here's our Solana candles. What are you thinking? Yeah, that's what I'm. 30-minute time frame. Let me check that. Yeah. Okay. Do we do it? A little bit of fun. DeFi pools are printing so fucking much right now. How do I get on pools? So how you get on pools? Well, you can do it by yourself. You can listen to our free calls I give you fucking for free. Let me just short Solana, just because why not? Let me just short Solana. And again, this is to show you that my pills are printing so much fucking money because I can just stuck on $1,000, 20x leverage. I care about it, but like I really don't. But I do, but I don't. Liquidation is 144. Let me just check. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? How do you get them pills? Bros, caps, locks is glued down. My bad. How do you get them pills? I mean, there's two ways you can do it. You can research it. You can fucking what I would do first is I would watch this fucking video. I made this last night with Matt, where I broke down everything. If you want to take it a step further, you can book a free call. So a free call, by the way, is if you want to join after that, you can. But there's a free call with one of my guys. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But at least you can book up to a free call. And if you do like it, you get to work with me. But you can do this by yourself. But if you want that one-to-one hand-hold and help, you can do that. So again, it's no skin off my nose. I'd like you guys to fucking get results and then come back to us. But, you know, if you want to fast track yourself, we've got, let me just check. We've been fucking killing it. We've got 136 members. Crazy growth, man. And we're also doing, this is the Cosme Mastermind. It's going to be sick. So in-person DeFi Mastermind with me and Parker. Going to have a videographer there. We're starting to fill up seats as the final calls. So yeah, it's going to be sick. Parker's always wanted to do this, so I couldn't be more happy for him setting this up. And yeah, this is where we actually can hold your hands for you, where we can press the buttons. But yeah, that's going to be sick. So our group's growing, man. Our group's growing. We do calls every single week. So you can book a free call. You'll find it if you find it. Or you can just watch the free value that I give you. So it's completely up to you, bro. There's no skin of us if you pay us or if you don't. It doesn't really matter. What matters is if you get results. So that's how you get in. Farming's cool, but what you'll probably find is you can get a lot more in pills if you know what you're doing. But do whatever you need to do. Okay. So Solana, what levels do we want to see? Let me just see a 10. I mean, back to 134 would be nice. Give you a fucking half a rack. Current price right now is 138, sorry. I'll go 136. Don't think it's going to hit it, but be nice. Oh, it's going the opposite way. Nice. But yeah, we'll see what we can do here. So yeah, if you guys got a question on DeFi while we're just waiting here, I mean, there's not really any trades I want to take, although I just took one, but there's not really any confirmation. Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. I've got time to answer DeFi calls and anything you have on your mind. Or life advice. What are you guys going to be doing in 2026? What I'm going to do in that meantime is I'm going to pee. I'm going to come back and somebody write a good question. Alright, I'm back. Short and salt. Yes, I did. Shouldn't have, but like I said, I wanted to at least put one trade on, but I missed all the time zones I would like to do. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some questions. New here, best coins to start out with to snipe. Well, what does that mean, bro? Are you trading? Are you just hodling for an altcoin season? There's Solana starting to drop. That's nice. Are you using it to use DeFi liquidity pools? Because if you can answer that question, I can give you a completely different result on every single coin. Okay. So yeah, there is that, bro. So let me know. Me and Marcus, oh sick, bro, are in Belgrade, Siberia. Should we drop our servers business and start trading and selling air? Abso-fucking-lutely, because once you start doing that, bro, you know what you'll get? You'll get one of these, okay? And when you get one of these, for everybody saying I was renting this, how long are people going to say I'm renting this? Here, I'm going to show you some proof that I'm not renting a Lamborghini. If I was renting a Lamborghini, I would actually be more wealthier than you guys think I was. Because you know how much it would cost? A fucking lot. Let me... Here you go. So this is a presentation I made last night. Here's the fucking insurance. And again, somebody will say this is fake again, but it is what it is. Here's the fucking insurance for the Lamborghini Urus. So, to answer your question, hopefully you guys are well. Belgrade, Siberia. Sounds sick. Hopefully it's warm. But yes, you absolutely should. Because you'll get a Urus. And not only will you get a Urus, you'll get a maxed out Urus with a Mansory kit. Has anyone tried Hyperliquid Bot? I know Bobby was testing it before, but I'm not sure where he's at. Bro, the hairs are crazy. The hairs are fucking crazy on the Urus. But there's a lot of love. Like, when I go out to Dumfries, my brother sent me this not too long ago. Where was it? Let me show you. It was... You're probably not going to be able to see it, but there was this guy that posted this. I don't know if you can see this. Somebody took a photo of this car, and he was like, who owns this car? It would be worthy of a free shot. He's a photographer. So it's a lot of people just running up to this car because I'm in a small town. So a lot of hate, but hate only comes down from below. What got me motivated to fucking start was massive pain. It wasn't about the cute guys in the cars talking about cryptocurrency. What motivated me to fucking take massive action, because I was at fucking dirt zero, right? I remember me and my girlfriend, I used to stay in Hamilton in Glasgow. And I was doing the maths and I would never fucking make it, right? On the basic job I had. And what motivated me was guys posting on Instagram with their Porsches or their Hurricanes or whatever, because I was in so much pain that I could have fairly afford my next fucking meal. That's how bad it was. And I was working a good job, but rent, electricity, everything was so fucking expensive. I was going out as well. That didn't help. You can go out and spend 200 to 500 pounds on a good night out. And what motivated me was massive pain. It took the Lamborghinis and the fucking Ferraris and the Hurricanes for me to actually fucking take some action. So there is what it is. And it doesn't matter if I bought it or if I didn't. It doesn't fucking matter. It's right outside right now and I get to drive it every single day. And if that's motivation, good. And if it's hate, good. Use that as fuel to fucking take 2026 absolutely seriously. How much is the insurance? It was was it 4,000 or 3,000? So I had a multi-car insurance. So I have the M4, which I sold, but I still have that on the insurance. So it wasn't actually much. It wasn't actually much. And you can kind of, I don't want to say fake the insurance, but when you fill in the UK, you can say, okay, yeah, it's parked in this, it's parked here, it's parked safely, etc., etc. It's in a garage. So you can play around with the insurance if you know what you're doing. But yeah, it's a couple stacks. I just want to upgrade my M40 to an M3. Baby steps. Absolutely. If that's your goal, man, fucking go. Here's Solana, though. What are we saying in that Solana trade? We're at 60. 60 already. We kind of called that low-key. Called that. Big fucking candles. GG. Come on. Best trader on YouTube. Literally drew it right in front of you. Not to say that it can't reverse, but come on. Not 4,000 per month, you donut. If the Urus was 4,000 per month, that would be $48,000 per year for insurance. No, bro. Come on. GG. 60 stacks. Decent. Best places for liquidity pools. What assets do you have? Again, everybody that has liquidity pool questions, if you give me more specific questions, I can answer you. If you give me that question, again, I'll give you this all for free. I gave this presentation last night. Go and watch this. It'll completely change your life. I break down pools. I break down how it works. I give you a framework that I charge for on how to do this in 2026. But if you give me a specific question with a coin, with a pool, asset to asset, asset to stable coin, I can do that live for you because I'll do that for you. I've got nothing else to do, as you can see. Best LP pools to start in, what would you choose? SUI, ETH, etc. Okay, well, to answer that question, you said start with nothing first pool. Have you got a cryptocurrency portfolio? Because if you have a cryptocurrency portfolio, again, I'll show you this again. I'll give you everything for fucking free. We just had a girl. She won't mind me saying this. This was her portfolio. She won't mind me saying this. She's a chill fucking girl. And it's like the third girl we have in our group. Like, there's not a lot of girls. So when I see a girl join our group, it's like a breath of fresh air. There's some hope for the girls. Not interested in crypto, but also interested in DeFi. It's nice to see. She's doing a pilot license thing. Super, super cool. But we looked at our portfolio. She's got 50K on the side. And the first thing we always do is we don't tell you what coins to buy, right? We want to give clients a win-win. So we just looked at our portfolio and we said, okay, we have Ethereum XRP. What's a quick win for you right now? Well, we can monetize that immediately. So she wins automatically, right? We don't want to tell people what coins to buy. She had a Pepe, an Ethereum pool as well that we were looking at starting up. And she had Aerodrome Finance with Ethereum on VFAT. So 3 pools, getting that 8 to 10% per month immediately. Done, dusted. And that's where she's starting out. Jake, is it you I'm speaking with on Discord? No. So anybody that's messaged, I will never DM you on Discord. So everybody that's getting Discord messages, Instagram messages, it's not me. You're speaking to a scammer. It's not me, okay? I'm not going to sell you to sign up. My brother was telling me this because he manages my Instagram. There was guys saying that they were trying to sign up to some platform. It's not me, bro. It's not me. So whoever you're speaking to, maybe tease them along, waste their time, but it's not me, bro. Yeah. So Discord, we're trying our best to manage this. Discord's new for me. We're under a month here, or we're about a month, and there's a lot of members, 69 members. So anybody, there's a reason why I have this. I even paid for Discord, so this is like my username. This is my real account, and I will never DM you. Don't fall for fake accounts. Okay? Let me say that again. I will never DM you. Unless you DM me first a general question, but you can literally check. Like, I'm in red because I'm the owner of their server. Every other guy that doesn't have this is not me. I don't want you to get fucking scammed. And there's nothing I can do about it, but like, just be careful. I will never ask for money at all. I don't need it. You can give me it if you want, but don't give it to the fucking fake Jake, man. It hurts my soul. So just be careful, man. And that goes for Telegram. It goes for Instagram. It goes for Twitter. It goes for the YouTube comments. It probably even goes for Facebook or TikTok or wherever. I will never DM you. Never. So be careful. But yeah, this was our portfolio, just to sum up that point. Top few coins. Okay, well, exactly what I gave you, right? So, VFAT is kind of the hub for most people, right? So, I know Aero isn't a top coin, but I just want to show you an example. This was one of the craziest pools. Check this. Okay? So if you have Aero and Ethereum right now, just an example, right? I want to show you how this works. Issue with the width. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Current APY is 355% per year. Crazy. This is too tight for me, but this is asset to asset. What I'd recommend, we can stretch this out. Let's just say we go minus 20, and then we can go plus 20. So now our wage is 40. A lot healthier. We could even stretch this further. This is making you more than 10% per month. So you want to stretch this, 25. And you can chart this as well to see how well Aerodrome and Ethereum correlate. Obviously, Aerodrome is a smaller market cap. But if you have a wide enough width, or wide enough range, should I say, it's still 10% in this pool. That's really all you're doing. You're shopping around. And we always say, just put $20 in here, put $10 in Ethereum and Aero, and see how you like it, because you can always add to that. The whole goal is, if you're starting this pool, is you're getting more Ethereum and more Aerodrome, rather than just hodling for dear life. There's a reason why hodling is hold on for dear life, because that's what most guys are used to. You create an income, you can sell the coins, you can do whatever you want, there's no lockup period. So that's just an example of finding a pool with a wide range that still pays you 10% per month. If you even think this is too tight, stretch it, bro. Stretch that baby out, as we like to say. Okay, you get 97 a year, you're at 60%. Don't chase APY, chase the coins that you already hold. So everybody on chat, if you haven't watched this video, I'll do that first. Come on VFAT, start typing in your coins. If it's Solana-based coins, go on Orica. If it's Sui-based coins, Cetus or Turbo Finance. But most of your coins are going to be on VFAT. Just type it in. What's the best pool for dumping a load of XRP into? XRP is hard to monetize, but there is a few coins. Or there's a few pools. You can see here. But ideally, I'd recommend XRP and Ethereum. You can do XRP USDT, but I prefer asset to asset. Again, it's not me speaking on Discord. Yeah, be careful. Bitpanda, I see staking, but liquidity pools, etc. are new. So staking is completely different. I don't like staking because with staking, you don't get paid as much. I don't want to even say what I'm going to say, but I'll say it. What Bitpanda, not that they'll do that, but what platforms do is, like, let's say they'll give you like 7% per year. What they'll do is they'll take your assets, give you 7, and they'll come to platforms like here, make 7% per month, and then pay the difference. So you can beat that, plus you don't have to lock up your assets. This is 24/7, you can leave. That's what they'll do. That's what Celsius did until they fucked it up. Alex Mashinsky couldn't even manage his liquidity pools. Deadass. GG. USDT, stablecoin pools are going to pay you about 15 to maybe 20% if you're lucky. So again, it's better in your check-ins account. It's better in your 4% on your money savings account. So yeah, you can do stablecoin pools. And again, they're basically full range. So no risk. What site are you using for what? VFAT? Do you think MetaMask is good? So that's another thing. So wallets, right? Again, I'll show you this all for free. Brucey bonuses here. So we have a DeFi Essentials list. When you're using VFAT, you'll need a wallet. So MetaMask is good, but most of our guys went to Rabi. Rabi's like the newer, better version because you can manage your pools in Rabi. MetaMask will still work, but Rabi, I would trust you guys if you're starting out, use Rabi because you can see the pools. It's faster. It's not clunky. This is like driving a Vauxhall Corsa. This is like driving a fucking Porsche. Okay, trust me. If you're using MetaMask, switch to Rabi. It'll be a lot better. You need a hot wallet to connect to here. Okay, because it's your assets at the end of the day. It's not an exchange. It's not you control the assets. It's good. MetaMask is good. Yeah, VFAT. This is VFAT. This is where you're going to be doing most of your shopping, right? So think of this as like the Walmart, the Tesco. This is where you're looking for your coins. You're just typing in, BTC. You're typing in whatever you want. But to connect the wallet, that's where your Rabi will pop up, right? Now remember, you want to be super, super safe. Seed phrases, store it offline. This is your assets. We don't want to start you making you money and then you lose your assets because you click a bad link, right? There's no refunds in cryptocurrency. So you need to make sure your assets are... Phantom's good. Phantom's good for Orica, so Solana-based coins, and Turbo Finance for Sui-based coins. So that's the difference. VFAT, think of VFAT as Rabi. Think of Orica, Sui-based coins, meme coins. Sui-based coins. Orica, Solana-based coins. Phantom and Turbo Finance, Sui-based coins, Phantom. Okay? So 2 Phantoms and then VFAT, Rabi. That's it. Very fucking simple. You have your assets in your Rabi as choice. You connect the wallet and then you start shopping around. Again, test it with $10, $20. Don't full port if you don't know what you're doing. Trade starting to print. Well, we say print. $86. But it's $86 for having a chat with you guys. Not bad. Let's have a look at some other assets. So Bitcoin didn't break through this. We don't count the wicks. Ethereum's highs are right back here. So Ethereum's lagging. That's not the right thing. Ethereum's lagging compared to other coins right now, which you can take that as what you want. It just depends how you look at it. Solana, again, we're calling this fucking perfectly. XRP, if you look at previous highs again, I'm just looking at like 9 p.m. by the way, a long far off. And Sui is having a big retracement as well. Sui broke through it. $86 in a couple of minutes is pretty good, but it's not about the $86. It's about giving you guys free value, teaching you guys, plus being able to afford some electricity in this fucking house. But yeah, it's not bad. But it's nice when you called it. It's nice when you drew the line and you called it. That's what's nice. It's not luck. It's like, okay, we're GG indicator. We shouldn't be entering it, but we've realized yesterday's highs and saying, okay, we didn't really break through it. We're going to bounce through it. That's what's nice. $135. We're starting to fucking print here, boys. Let's fucking go. Again, if you guys want the Discord or the free fucking link, the GG, click that link in the top of the description. Again, there's nothing to fucking sell you. All you guys need to watch out is for the fucking fake accounts. And Bobby, fill in this, and then Bobby will set you up with the GG indicator, and you can get this set up. No worries, no worries. I'm at 106. I think I want to take out 50%. Bam. So 50% is gone. We just smashed $50 in profit. And then I probably want to move my stop loss to entry, or do I? Maybe. Ah, my bad. I mean, it's just above entry. So we got a risk-free trade. We smashed $50. Regardless what happens, we just got a risk-free trade, which is nice. So made $50 regardless. Still have 55 on the table, but regardless, we leave this stream with $50 in profit and some free value for you guys, which is way more important for me than $50. Although Solana's still dropping nicely, man. Yeah, a lot of wins so far this year. What's nice to see is the crypto expert has lowered his leverage and still fucking printing on trades. Couple other guys, 400% on an XRP trade. So Again, we got the free $500 giveaway at the end of January. We also have the free calls as well. Me and Bobby are doing a call. Parker was doing a call as well. So there's a lot of stuff, man, that we want to give away in 2026 for fucking free, because nobody else will fucking do this. And I was sick and tired. If I was starting out in crypto and DeFi and trading, whatever, everybody was just trying to charge for something. Everybody was just trying to charge. And there's a new meta right now where we don't need to charge, or at least I don't, because I already have the money. If you want to pay for the DeFi stuff down the line, you can, but if you can get everything for free, it's a win-win. So yeah, you can join if you choose to do so. Right now, 630 members, crazy growth. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Stop loss might get hit here, but remember, we already are on a risk-free trade. We're trading this in the 5 minutes. Still okay. Ideally, not ideally, but probably we hit this. Not probably, but that's the scenario. But we already smashed 50% out. Or we get close and we continue to go down and we scale the rest of the 50% out. Either way, we win. We want to win for sure. Can you take us through VFAT liquidity pools from beginning? Totally new for pools. Again, watch this video first. If you did, give me a specific question. And I already answered this. If you have certain coins I can look at, but the example I gave you with Ethereum and Aero, you just change for whatever coins you want to look at. You want to find a nice enough width, 60s, maybe too wide, but we're still smashing 8 to 10% here, around about 8.5% per month, by the way, not per year, which your staking will probably not even give you, plus you're locked up, and get you that per month. And this is a very good pool if you have Aero and Ethereum. And what you do after that is you either stack the Ethereum and Aero, because you already had them anyways, or you take that out to cash to live your life, you compound it back in the pool, or you use that to buy longer term Bitcoin, or you start other pools. There's so many things you can do. So yeah, that's it. Super easy, man. But it is complicated. I remember my first pool, man. It was so complicated. How do I manage the ranges? But it's just coming down to what assets do I have in my portfolio? Can I find them on VFAT? Do I like the range? And I go from there. Test it with $20 and just go from there, bro. For XRP, it says CL600 XRP. What one are you looking at? You're looking at pool or farm? So here's the... Because XRP is hard to monetize, okay, I'll give you an example. Let me find one. So here's an example, right? Ignore the CL10. So CBXRP. Let's say we want to do this pool. What does CBXRP mean? Question in the chat. Let me quiz you guys. What does CBXRP mean? Because it is XRP, but it's one-to-one XRP, okay? What it means is it's Coinbase wrapped XRP. In this example, right? This is just this example, right? So it's a wrapped version of XRP, but it's one-to-one. So how you would enter this pool if you wanted to enter this one, this is on Aerodrome or PancakeSwap, but it's on the base chain because you can't monetize XRP by itself, right? So you have to use wrapped versions. It's very easy to do this. Pool, it doesn't really matter. So pool farm, we're just basically talking about that right now. So what you do in this scenario, if you want to open up this in the cheapest way possible, you would take your XRP. Remember, the goal is to get it into Rabi because that's what we're going to use to connect to VFAT. And what you're going to do is you're going to send it to you're going to send it to Coinbase. Guess what? Coinbase XRP. And then you would send that Coinbase, and just this example, if you want to do it this way, it's usually the easiest way, to your Rabi wallet, and it will automatically change it to CBXRP. Okay? And then you're good to go. How long have you been using this pool for? What pool? What specific pool? I'm not in this specific pool, but pools in general, a year and a half. I started Brett and Ethereum pool and made about $48,000, and that really opened up my eyes. And that was about the buy time when I went there, May, June, July 2024 is when I properly say I would start. That's when I properly started. Coinbase wrap, yeah, there you go. So that's when I started. And it was a tough learning experience, but once you get the hang of one pool, it's very easy. It's almost like you buy your first Bitcoin. When I first bought my first Bitcoin, how do I buy it? Where do I put my Visa debit card? How do I send it to my hardware wallet if I'm doing that? How do I do KYC and exchange? Once you do one time, anybody can buy Bitcoin, right? You guys have probably all done that before. This is the same thing. Once you do your first pool, it's very easy to do your second pool because you just learn the buttons. And it's not that complicated. It's just a few things you need to understand. But the main thing is if you had this pool, do I have Ethereum? Do I have XRP? If yes, okay, well, why do I not want to monetize them? Because right now, most of you guys are holding XRP and Ethereum and it's just doing nothing for you. You can get assets for free. And guess what? Assets that might be at a cheap price for you. Market's down a lot. Nice to do. Solana trade. It's doing okay. Again, we've got a risk-free trade in this. Yeah, it will go over your head if it's your first time. Play around with $100 to figure it out. Absolutely. If you're doing this by yourself, do not full pour anything. Okay? You can muck around with $10, $20. Okay? As long as you're not on Ethereum mainnet, that's when it can be expensive. But if you're using wrap version, it'll cost you pennies to fuck around. So you can mess around with $20, bro. And the good thing is once you see it working, you can then add more if the numbers make sense for you on a specific pool. So yep, exactly. So yeah, wallets here again. Yeah. Nice. England flag. We can't have that. We've got to put one of those in there. Take that. And as well as what you also get as well. No, you should copy this. This is my kind of framework. Well, I stick to sometimes, right? And I actually made a full video here how to set up the GG indicator once you get it from Bobby. How I use it, how you can use it even on stocks, even on gold. Like you don't just have to use this in cryptocurrency. If you're trading stocks or if you just want to find a good entry point in stocks, I made this full fucking 20-minute video for free. Guys will fucking charge you $1,000, $2,000 fucking, I've seen courses out there in trading for $5,000 and chuck you in a fucking group and leave you alone. We'll chuck you in a free group, pay you money every single month if you're lucky enough to win, plus also live trade with you, show you losses, show you wins, show you the highs and lows of this game, plus also give you an indicator that we used to charge for. So I don't know what more I can do. Nice, I've earned my like today. Thank you. Whew. Solana 1 is probably going to hit our SL, but again, it's a risk-free trade. It's trying, man. It's trying. We might get some chop. It's either going to break up, we make $50, or we can smash another 100 and make more money. But again, what's nice, man, is if you have liquidity pools paying for these trades, regardless if you win or lose, like I'm trading for free right now. That's what's nice. And I want you to be able to have that fucking mentality. Because some of you guys have got nice portfolios, man, and they don't even have to be high, where you can take that and either not trade or use that to learn to trade for free. Because you've made money from yesterday. You made money from a couple of hours ago. You made money from last week. And you can use pools to fund your learning and trading. Or you can just use pools to fucking stack more coins or just sell for cash. There's so many things you can do that I wasn't aware of 1.5 years ago that I'm trying to preach and Parker's trying to preach to you guys that can change 2026 for you in crypto. So. Oh, we got our SL. So we made 50 on that. GG. So we're up $50. Should have probably took 120, but profit is profit, as they say. So, how long have we been on here for? If anybody has any more questions, I'll look at some more trades, but like I said, portfolio doing nothing all year, this makes sense. Exactly. So, if you want your portfolio to do nothing all year like it did in 25, keep doing the same thing. Or if you want your portfolio to work for you, get it in DeFi. Start small. Any ideas how to make an income from BTC? BTC is not going to pay the best, but you can definitely still make it work. I don't know how much BTC you have, but again, we come into Tesco's. We come into Morrison's. We come into our shop, okay? And we look. We type in BTC and farms. And we see, like I said, BTC is not going to give you that 10% per month. It just isn't. Unless Monad. So Monad's like a new coin. I think it's going to do well. It has done well. You could do BTC versus Monad, 28%. That'll pay you 10% per month if you like that. But if you don't have Monad, it's not interesting, or you shouldn't be doing it, right? You could do, it's only 4% though. You'd really have to scale this out. So let's just have a look to see. Again, just depends what you're trying to do. What numbers per month are you trying to do in Bitcoin? It's going to be very fucking tough to hit 10% per month unless you had Monad in Bitcoin. That'd be great for you. There's a USDC Bitcoin pool. It's only 15%. And again, I prefer asset to asset. But that's paying 8%. I would probably stretch this out a little bit. You could probably get 6% per month of this, which is not bad. Absolutely not bad. It's better than doing nothing, like I said. But Monad chains are the best for BTC right now. You could take a loan. Absolutely. That's kind of phase 2. We talk about that. Yeah. So Monad is a very good chain right now where you can really fucking milk Monad. If you have Monad and you're not monetizing on pools, what the fuck are you doing? Because it's such an easy win right now to fucking chuck your Monad or use the Monad chain to milk fucking cash, man. And it's been paying so fucking good for guys in the group. So yeah, to answer your question, that's what you would do. So go on VFAT, type in BTC. If you can find an asset that you already hold against BTC that has a wide enough range, do it. Okay? If you can, well, you got to think about what are you willing to take. Really that simple. Why do you prefer asset to asset over asset to USDT? I'll tell you exactly why. So it's just personal preference. Okay? If I have, well, just like that Ethereum XRP one that was like 9% per month, right? So it's just a good example to give. So what I'm really saying is number 2 and number 3 asset. Again, we don't count Tether. It's fucking stablecoin. It's number 2, number 3. When Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum will usually go up, and XRP, like what's happened in the last 7 days? Bitcoin's went up 3%, and this always happens. Ethereum's went 4, and XRP's went up 14. That's usually what you'll see, and the opposite is true as well. When Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum will go down, and XRP will probably go down a little bit more. That's usually what you see. So the reason why I like asset to asset, and especially asset to asset over 2 coins I like, that's the most important part, is you get to stay, you can manage a tighter range, get paid into assets you like, okay, and compound. That's the kicker. It has to be assets you like, in my opinion. That's what we teach. You can stay in range, you get assets to assets with you're going to be cashed out before that, and you make money, but like you now have to buy back Ethereum at a higher price. So I'd much rather do an asset to asset. And also as well, USDT is always going to be $1, right? So really, I don't want USDT right now. I have money in the bank if I want that money. So I want to accumulate assets I believe in because they can go up. They can also go down, but even if they go down, you can stay in range. So that's why, bro. That's why. But you can do both. We have many guys running both. But just me personally, if I can get assets I like that Ethereum and XRP one, on a wide enough range that I just showed you how to do in VFAT, it's a fucking no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. But you can test out if there's an Ethereum USDT one or USDC one that's paying more. Maybe you can do that, sell the Ethereum that you got for free, sell the USDT that you got for free, and buy free XRP. So there's many ways you can take it. You don't just want to start one pool and just leave the fees. You want to keep that money going. It becomes a flywheel. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so we made $50. We got confirmation. I don't see any more trades I want to take on the 5-minutely because nothing is flashing on my indicator. Mic check. Is the mic not good? Don't tell me the mic's not good. Don't you dare. Yeah, so if you want to learn DeFi, watch this video, or you can book a free call. But ideally, I want you to go and take action by yourself. If you want to speak to us more about DeFi, groups here, trading here, indicator here, win $500 every single month here, chat to like-minded guys for free here. I don't know what more I can give you, to be honest. But nice, bro. Nice. Yeah, VRA. Hope it comes back, bro. It's just stuck in my portfolio. We'll see what happens. Low market cap, man. I'm still hopeful. But it was one of the coins that hasn't paid out so far. But we'll see what happens. All right, boys. I'm going to call it. Join the Discord. We did one trade. I'm going to try and come back on tomorrow. I do think I have an onboarding call, so I might be a little bit later. I think Bobby's going to be on. But yeah, get in here. Oh, last chat. Since you donated $2, fine. I'll put that on a trade tomorrow. Jasmine thoughts. It's been on fire. Has it? I've not checked. I know every time somebody asks me about Jasmine, I check the all-time chart and I'm like, oh my god. So let me check if you're true. So last 1 year is down. Okay, it's starting to go. Yeah, Jasmine's doing fucking well. Depends on what price you got in though, right? So if you're buying Jasmine now, I don't know. You bought Jasmine last 1 week, last 1 month. Yeah, you're printing, bro. It's that Bitcoin of China or the Bitcoin of Japan. I always forget. It's the weirdest fucking website. Take care I've ever seen in my life. It's well under a fucking billion market cap now since last time I checked it. It's been around since, yeah, it's had a cycle in it. Just had this massive drop that kind of sucked. But max supply, okay. It's got a max supply. It's almost got 100,000 holders. Big community, I think, on X, last time I checked. 125k, they're posting anything. Not really posting unless I'm missing something in like 6 months to almost a year. Where have they been? Why can I not see any recent posts? Okay. I think it can do well, bro, but like, again, it's just going to depend. Every coin is going to get their day, but we really need Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts to go, man, you're going to just see this in most of our altcoins. So it's fine. It's fine. Can you monetize it? I'm not sure. Have a check. You could put this in a pool. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can, but maybe you can. Be a nice way to get more Jasmine. I like it. I appreciate the $2. GG. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good stream. $50 up. If you join our groups, I'll speak to you in there. But remember, don't fall for scams. There's no fake Jake or real Jake going to message you. Just watch out for the fake Jakes. GG, boss.